Do.
Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Get it sent out to some people. We are live.
All right.
Let's see here. Bam. Trying to find some folks I can send it out to. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, I'm here already. I'm here.
You here already?
I'm here.
That's what's up. Let's see here. Make sure I get everybody that needs to be in here. In here. Okay, that's done. Let me go over to my regular name to get it on.
Hey, Monica.
Monica in the building. Hey.
Monica in the building.
Hey. Let me know if you want to come on and sit down up in here with us. I'll send you that link, sis, so you can come on up in here. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm getting everything right. Let me go in under my name so I can get people in. Hopefully. Hopefully.
Come on.
We got some special guests going.
What's going on, LB?
Yeah, LB in the building. Hey, Al, what's up? We got special guests gonna be on here with us in a little bit. Making sure. Let me actually hold on. Let me make sure I can get them in. Y'all hold for me. So Mr. Doc gonna chop it up with y'all for a minute. So y'all, I'm coming back. I had to make sure I get my guests in good. I'm gonna walk them through it. So give me a minute, y'all. Mr. Dot, tell them how your Friday is. How's everybody Friday? What's up, Marcel? What's up?
Marcel, what's going on?
Let's see here.
I was talking about getting up on point 5, coming out of retirement. You know, I've been paying my little way. So
I'm not. I bet you Al is cracking up laughing.
yeah, I've been paying my little way.
You been paying your little way?
Yeah, I've been paying my little way.
I'm
to get
actually
up on
helping.
Now.
Let me help. Let me see.
Sure.
Let me actually help them get in. Again, right quick, you guys. Let me send them the link while we're doing that. So, Mr. Dot, tell them a little bit about the workshop that we're having tomorrow.
I'm gonna get that work done. Sure, we do need our money.
Right. Tell them about the workshop we are having tomorrow.
We having a workshop tomorrow.
Really? So dry like that?
You know about
so dry like that, Mr. Dot. Tell the people about the workshop.
We got a workshop tomorrow. That one gonna be free, ain't it?
Yes, it's gonna be free. So if you see the $20 thing on that, just don't even mind it. Just go head on and register and come on in and network.
What up, Will?
So come on in and network. So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and just let that be like that at that moment. Y'all give me a minute. I'm actually trying to get our guests up in here.
Shoot, Mr. Dot need that finder's fee.
Wow, really?
He need that finder's fee.
You know. We got that going on. So I'm putting that here. So yeah, so you guys, let me make sure they're getting it. That is letting them in. No, it's not letting them in. Give me 1 minute, y'all. I'm actually trying to help the guests get in. See. Yeah.
I think that calls for a white write-up. What you think, Will? You think that calls for a write-up?
Ain't nobody scared. I'm really not. You know, don't start no mess. You and Mr. Dot don't start a mess. So the workshop, you guys, will consist of you learning 8 steps about there we go. We got one person in. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see here. All right, we got them in. Here they go. Let's bring them on up. I guess you guys. Hey, can y'all Camera look a little we got our mask on.
Coming
Ah.
So we got our mask on, right?
What's happening over there?
Okay,
Today.
y'all camera. Okay, so we got y'all. We got the mask on. So you represent the Halloween party just right? Can y'all hear me? Okay,
Right.
we can
started
barely
early,
hear
Shay.
y'all.
That's right. We started mighty early this month.
I see that.
That's because we got something special going on.
Okay, you're breaking up real bad. Breaking up real bad.
Can you hear?
Okay, I can hear you now.
Can
Your
you
signal
hear,
was
Shay?
kind of off. Okay, so I think they're having some signal issues, you guys.
Okay.
It's freezing too.
Yeah, your signal, you guys are freezing real bad.
With the bands, got the
Okay, so they're kind of freezing. So what he's telling you guys about right now is on October 27th, you will see the tower and more of the team. You'll also see Man Cave Kings. You'll see Still Hood Street Magazine and the Tower Radio Show. We will be live at the Sucker Free Halloween party. So that's why you see Mr. Hump there with that mask on. He represents what's going to be happening. It's a costume party.
He's starting his Halloween early.
All right, we got it. Oh, we got Miss Nikki in the building.
Tech support is here. Hold on 1 second.
That's all right. Do y'all thing. So we're gonna be talking with Mr. Hump. We're gonna be talking about a lot of things he has going on. He's gonna tell us a little bit about this Halloween party, what to expect, what you may see live on the camera. You never know. Then he's gonna get into some more important things he has going on. So we letting them handle their tech issue, and then he gonna chop it up. So y'all see Mr. Hump mask.
Yeah, right.
But Halloween party.
So we're gonna be trick or treating.
So Mr. Dot wants to know: is there gonna be some trick or treating?
No.
There's gonna be some trick or treating. There's gonna be some running and crying, and people don't know where the monsters coming out at. There's gonna be some grand finales. There's gonna be some giveaways, some prizes. There's gonna be something to eat, something to drink. We're gonna have a red carpet event coming through. Coming through with our social media team. Got to give a shout out to my sister Shay. And bro, what's happening over there, man? I see you over there. What you doing? Working the balls or something like that?
Yes, man. I can't wait. We
can't
wait.
What we're gonna do? We're gonna have us we got us a Halloween extravaganza party, y'all. And y'all don't miss it. It's on the 27th. And we're gonna be at B&H Ranch. We're inviting everybody out there. And for y'all that been seeing the flyers on social media, this is it. This is the flyer back and front. This is the back. This is the front. Also, we got cash prizes for the costume.
All right.
You know, we got best costume. We got best original. We got the best couple costume. So really, we just giving away cash prizes and letting y'all win some money. And also, we putting together a haunted house over there at the ranch. So this is all outside, y'all. I want y'all to know this. This is all outside with VIP tables. You can order your table with your friends, and you know it come with your bottle. At the same time, you can jump into the domino or the spade tournament that we have. There's plenty of ways for you to win prizes, and we got plenty of giveaways out there. So y'all come on and enjoy yourself, man. We're building right now. We're working on the scary house part at the ranch.
Wow.
Yeah. So you know, Shay, I need you to handle that media thing for me over there.
Gotcha. Most definitely. Now I'm gonna say this: any monsters come up to Miss Shay, I'm gonna swing on you. Miss Shay is very scary. With Halloween, right. I'm swinging on you. It's no harm. Charge it to my head, not my heart.
That's right. Absolutely.
Charge it to my head, not my heart. So, Mr. Hump, now you got the Halloween thing going on. Can you give us a little bit about this master class you're gonna be giving?
Well, Shay, I look at it. I have so many people reaching out, Shay, to me right now about just the music industry itself. I got a few people that's kind of new to the industry and kind of lost in it, but still trying to find their way. I got some people that's been in it and lost now with this new digital thing going right now, still trying to find their way. So I just say with a couple of mainstream industry heads, let us go ahead and coach and teach a master class for the ones that have done it, know the industry, knows what's going on. We just want to be able to give y'all some feedback, some good knowledge. We want y'all to be able to do what we didn't do, and that's spend a whole bunch of money learning the industry. So we gonna talk about it, man. And if y'all have any questions, this is y'all time to ask Hump anything you want. Because normally I do a consulting thing. I really just don't give this game up for free. But at the same time, my heart is just that big that I want to see some of y'all make it to the keep representing our city. So I'm gonna host a master class, and it's gonna go all the way from publishing. It's gonna go from management, distribution, social media, copyrights. It's gonna cover the whole industry that we're gonna talk about. And this your time. This your time right now to pick up a little game right now for Humpty Hump and Old Key, man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna be there tomorrow, and at the same time, man, it ain't now questions really out there too bad that Hump can't answer for you.
Right.
But that master class, y'all got to come get your tickets, man. Y'all get your tickets. Y'all get on in here, man. Y'all get on in here because a lot of this knowledge, man, a lot of y'all need it. I understand it because my phone blew up every day about the same different things. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to them, Shay. So let's put together this master class we're working on, and y'all stay tuned, y'all. We gonna be promoting as the date come up. We're gonna let y'all know plenty time in advance, and at the same time, some of my major people is in the industry right here in Houston, man. If y'all want to be a part of that panel, y'all reach out to us. I love to have you on the panel with us.
Hey, what's up, Slim? So Mr. Hump, so do you have a price yet on what the master class gonna be going for? Or?
Well, man, we working with prices. I'm trying to get us a good number right now that it can be considered as some fare that people can pay for, man. Listen, I don't put my talent and my skills above nobody, but at the same time on the master class, we just have to make sure that we cover every obstacle and angle of it. So we probably be like, man, we probably like 150, 125. We ain't gonna be too high, man. It's gonna be affordable.
So that's just for one day, or?
No, we're gonna do it for 2 days. We can't cram all of this whole industry in one day. If so, we be coming out at 12 at night. So we're gonna break it up for like 2 days.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's a lot right now with right now digital distribution, the way the streaming game going, the way some labels around here taking publishing, some boys don't know about publishing. But it's the industry is a dog game, man. And I just hate to still get the same calls all the time. So it's time to just give back to our city a little bit for the ones that's in the industry.
So, Slim Minister, the masterclass is a masterclass. Tomorrow is the workshop with the Talk Radio Show. So you will see Mr. Hump there, and you will see our boy LB at the workshop tomorrow. And they're going to be giving y'all some gems and some nuggets on the game as well. So if you have not registered, please go register. But Mr. Hump's masterclass will be a masterclass. It's going to be a 2-day class.
What up, Vic?
Hey, Vic, what's up? So let me see if we got some questions here. Okay, so we have a viewer saying, good deal, knowing that for the young ones who don't know the industry right. True. That's what's up. So we have another viewer. Let me see. And then we're gonna get to find out who Mr. Keke is in a few minutes. Okay, so it says need to know how to really get the streaming money. Okay. So come to that workshop tomorrow. You're gonna learn about that too. Come to that workshop. So Mr. Keke, give everybody a little details of who you are and what you do.
Me, Hump is my OG. I'm under his wing. I'm trying to learn this game as well, but he got me in on this extravaganza, doing a little promoting. We trying to get his Halloween party jumped off, So it's gonna be a nice little thing, nice event. I'm born and raised in Houston, so I know a lot of people. We linked up, We're trying to promote this thing.
This one of my guys from way back. Sometimes, man, in life you have to have a go-to person, man, that got your back, that is no matter what it is, you got somebody you can call, and that's who keep been to me. That's who I've been the key, man. We've been family for the longest, but at the same time, it's different angles in this music industry that is still lucrative, that you can make money on, and he is one of my business partners at the same time. So we're gonna come on to the performance side too of this music industry. You're gonna start hearing us throwing shows, blues shows, Zydeco shows, gospel shows, because at the same time, it don't matter what genre of music that you in, it's how you push it. It's the way you promote it. It's about the budget behind it, and it's about your relationships. So, we got some of that on lock, man. We're gonna start bringing something into the city, man. I want everybody to watch our movement, man, and come out and enjoy yourself, because we got a lot to give back. But first of all, let me get all these boys off my back right now about this master class, because man, my phone rings off the Joe handle. You hear me? Yeah, I know some of my people probably watching it, and I'm not talking about you. I know you don't call me 6 times. I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about you.
Yeah, though, Mr. Hump, but the thing is, they'll call you about it, but then when it's time for them to show up to that class, hey, they won't even be there.
Well, I tell you that what I'm gonna do to them, that if they don't come to it, ain't no sense in they ain't even calling me with it, because you should have got it when I was trying to get it to you.
Right.
That's on them. They miss it this time. It's hard trying to get a one-on-one with Hump. Better get
what up, Bobby?
It's hard, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, it was hard for me.
Yeah, I know.
It's hard. But you're getting the knowledge. So the master class, you're getting the knowledge. But with the workshop, you're gonna get a little bit, but the master class is gonna give you more. So the Tower workshop is just working you towards the master class.
That's right. Absolutely. That's right. Like tomorrow, we're gonna touch bases on a few things at the workshop. You know what I mean? But at the same time, we're gonna go deeper and deeper in the master class. This workshop is for us to just touch the surface on it and let y'all know we're serious about what we're talking about.
Correct.
And let y'all know we understand what we're talking about, and trying to give y'all this knowledge on a small level with the workshop. But the master class, a lot of y'all need to hear this. A lot of y'all need to be there. It's nothing like having more understanding and knowing what you're doing. They're not here guessing and throwing rocks at the building, trying to move your project, and it ain't going nowhere. It'll be like that. This is the industry, man. So everybody, y'all stay tuned, man, because the workshop is gonna be a lesson for some of y'all by itself.
Yep.
I'm quite sure Doc and my sister Shay got the right questions for me. I'm quite sure.
Bring your pen and pad. And I always say this to every artist: no question is a dumb question.
That's right.
What's up, Nahoma? No question is a dumb question. Ask the question. So if you have not registered, I see Vic say, I'm going to the workshop to soak up the knowledge. Go register. It starts at 5. Go register. Come get this knowledge. Come understand the business. Because just because you're in it don't mean you know it.
That's right. Absolutely.
You know, just because you're in it don't mean you know it. Trust me, I've been doing it 14 years now, and I'm still learning.
Yeah, absolutely.
Still
You know,
learning. So,
it's a learning process because the industry stay changing. But at the same time, who else do y'all want to learn it from? Somebody that's been there, somebody that did it, somebody that knows how it goes, or somebody just telling you what happened to them in the industry.
exactly.
My track record speak for itself. You know,
Yes, it does. I did my homework.
Records and gold records too.
Yeah.
You know,
but you know what, Mr. Hump and Mr. Keke, this is a question we always ask because we did workshops before. I always ask artists, are you in it for legacy or are you in it for fame?
Good question.
That's a good question.
Yes.
You know, so you get a lot of artists, they're like, well, I want the fame. But you got to understand, fame fades away.
Yeah, short term. Absolutely.
Legacy continues. So that's kind of one of the questions you may hear us bring up in the workshop. And that's something you got to keep on your head. Are you doing it for fame or are you doing it for legacy?
Right.
Yeah, but you already told them the different meaning of it now. So they gonna go for I'm in for the legacy.
No. But see, just because I told you that, you got to give me the reason why you're in it for the legacy. Because it ain't always just about I want to keep something for my kids.
You know, I say this with the money that you have to spend behind yourself as an artist, it don't make sense to do it just to say you did it. You know, this is a huge big boy game, man. You know, I can't stress this more because this comes with so much other because we are boys. You know what I mean? I mean, it comes with so much other stuff the music industry does to where you just have to know what side of the table and what you really want for yourself. You know, in other words, don't follow Tom now because they did it because they had the money to do it. Now, make sure that's in your heart. Make sure you know that you know this is what you really want. Make sure you build a team around yourself. Follow your dreams if that's what it is, but be the best in whatever you're trying to be in the industry. Don't just do it for fame. Don't just do it for fame. You know, go for the whole gusto because that's what you're spending out your pocket behind yourself, and you spending all kind of work money. You spending work money. You spending children's college funds, man. You spending retirement money. You spending money you just got put. You think you're gonna flip back, man. All this got to go to the music because every way you move, man, it's gonna cost you.
It's gonna cost you. It's gonna cost you one way or another. It's gonna cost you, and it may cost you a little, and it may cost you a lot. But it's gonna cost. But I always, sometime before the workshops, I always throw quick questions to see if all the producers and the artists and the management know what's going on. So I'm gonna ask this quick question. So, can any artist or producer out there tell me how many contracts are there in the music business? So I'm gonna get these viewers to answer that.
Hey, Dominique.
Hey, Dominique. Get all the viewers to answer that. I actually want to, while the viewers are trying to do that, I actually want to send a shout out to Dominique. Dominique is the daughter of one of our radio hosts that passed away. And we promised her and we told her dad that we will always look out for her if something happens to him. So she's our baby. So her dad was actually one of our radio hosts that passed away. And our show today is actually dedicated to him. So every Friday is the show that we dedicate to him. So Dominique, we just want to let you know we love you. Come to that master class because you are an artist trying to do some things. Come to that workshop. Learn. Yes. So the question I asked is, how many contracts are there in the music business, and what are those contracts? Now we got a lot of artists, a lot of producers, and a lot of people in the music industry on here. Y'all should be able to answer those questions.
Don't everybody do it at once. Some people say they've been in the game 15, 20 years. So
Right.
they should know.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm trying to see. Mr. Hump and Mr. Keke can't tell y'all.
I'm listening to see if they know.
I want to see who know. So, all right, we got Miss Monica. It is 3, but what are those 3? And which one is the best?
Monica, I know you over there cheating. I know you're cheating.
Monica, are you looking stuff up? So, Mr. Hump, can you give him one of them?
Well, producing, that's a contract. You have to have a contract with your producers. You got your artists, you got distribution. I'm gonna let y'all name a few more before I give y'all the rest of it. Let's see what y'all can come up with.
So we got a viewer saying, our boy Slim Minister saying synchronization, publishing, writings, productions, copyright, trademark. All right. You kind of right and you kind of wrong, because when you start talking about publishing contracts, that come from the label. When you start talking about distributions, that can come from the label. When you talk about copyrights, that can also come from the label. But when you're talking about contracts to sign, when you get that royalty check, you're talking about an 80-20, a 70-30, and a 360. So y'all need to know that. Now, you did good, Slim Minister. So let me ask you this, Slim Minister. So you're doing your homework.
He cheating too.
He cheating too.
Yeah, he cheating.
So let me ask you this, though, Slim Minister. Can you have an outside publishing company and be signed to another label? He said, I'm coming off the dome. That's what I'm talking about. That's an artist. So, Mr. Hump, can they do that? Can they be signed to the label and have publishing with someone else? Is that a good thing?
It's not a good thing, but yes, I have heard that before. Yeah, it can be done. Yeah, it's not a good thing because at the same time you run into 2 publishing companies and you got 2 companies trying to track down your music, and at the same time your music be tracked down by your IPI code. So it's like to have that is really to put you really have to, I would say, if I was to do it, I would have to use 2 different names, companies' names. If I was to do it, I wouldn't want 2 publishing companies. I'm signing this one, and I don't want no confusion at all with nobody going to get my money saying he got it. No, they supposed to win and got it, and
Right
I'm
there.
on the phone and ain't nobody answering my phone calls and my money tied up. Give me one person that I know is good in what they do. You're from BMI to ASCAP. You know, give me one team that know what they're doing. I don't need everybody going after my money because it's a win or lose situation. But sometimes you probably won't see what you really got nowhere until you get you some lawyers involved in all of this, man, and get your team behind your publishing that's really looking at you. And what I'm telling y'all is some of the same things I done had to do, and I've done. It makes you sleep better at night. It keeps your business straight. You know, it keeps a lot of burning the candle work out after you trying to run your money down and calling different publishing companies. So I'm all set up with one, me myself. But you know, I launched the new label, which is the new Sucker Free. You know, I've sent that to another publishing company, but that's under 2 different labels.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, but I will never be one label, one record running 2 different publishing companies. That won't work for me.
Okay, so we got this question. Okay, so we have a viewer saying from Nahuma, he said you can also have publishings for writing and another for production.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Okay. I mean, since you brought it up about the new Sucker Free, so what is going to be the difference between I mean, yeah, the difference between the old sucker free and the new sucker free.
Right.
Well, the difference between the old and the new is the old one, we was on their rap label, you
Mm.
know, and the new one, we're gonna be different genres of music. You know, we're gonna, of course, we just dropped a rap album, which was the Humpty Hump project, but also we got Southern Soul and we got our gospel project coming. So we not the artists on this side. We the label. So at the same
Gotcha.
time, we can do all of this. I look at the way the rap scene and the industry right now is making money. It's hard for these guys to get paid shows. It's
Mm-hmm.
just hard out there. With so much going on in the rap area from from killings to clubs shutting down to COVID came in to it's just we had so many strikes against us in the last couple of years,
Mm-hmm.
to where the industry really trying to filter itself back right now. But me as a CEO, I study the game and I understand it. Uh, it's different ways to make money. We don't have to just stay in the rap industry. We're late. So let me
Right.
put my clothes on and let me go see my gospel songbird sing my song at Sunday's best.
Yep.
Let me put my clothes
Yep.
on, take my family out, man, and see one of my artists open up for King George. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, we still got the rap side that we got Burning Murphy, we got Grimy Boy Draco, we got Young Martez, Neighborhood Kid. We still got the rap side, but I just want to further my entrepreneurness in the industry
Mm-hmm.
to make a statement and make a label brand straight out of Houston, Texas, that is dealing with different genres of music.
Right. We need that here in Houston. We need that. We really, really do. Because when people think about Houston, they just think about hip hop and rap.
Hmm.
They never really think about the gospel. You have a few gospel, but you never hear about it like you hear about the hip hop world.
That's right. That's right.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So we
And
got a
then,
question here.
Hey, Miss Cynthia.
Hey, Miss Cynthia. Hey. So let me go back to this. So I'm gonna answer this for you, Slim Minister. Now, when you say own your own entity, let me just tell any artist, anybody on here, you can own your own entity, but when you get up under a label, you got to understand when you get up under them and you bring your entity over there, do you know that label got part of your entity? So sometimes it's not good to mention to a label when you're trying to get on that you have your own entity. But it's a good thing. It's a good thing and it's a bad thing. But it's good to have your own. You want to have your own. Because a lot of times, a lot of artists say, I'm gonna be independent, but you're being independent. But when a label pick you up, you're no longer independent. You're not an independent artist anymore.
true.
You're not an independent artist. So if you're gonna stay independent, stay independent. Let me see. So let me get your other question. Okay, he say, "Oh, we starting a workshop now." No, we just giving you a little bit of what's gonna happen tomorrow.
Give you just a little
No,
sneak
bro,
peek.
it gets way deeper than this, man. This
It
is just
does.
scratching the
So okay,
surface,
so
man. You know what I mean?
Nehuma,
It get
he
way
says,
deeper than this.
yeah, it is. It's way deeper. He said, I customize contracts for the situation which pinpoints the services. That's a good thing and it's a bad thing. It can bite you. It can bite you. Because when you pinpoint services, so I'm just going to say this to you. If you pinpoint services and you're only doing services in Texas and other regions, not California, you can do that. But if you want to go out to California, you got to pinpoint a service and you also got to be a talent agent. So it'll help you and then it'll bite you. It will. But you got a good one right here, though, named Homer. Okay, so no one mentioned joint ventures. So, Mr. Hump, can you tell him a little bit about joint ventures?
Well, joint ventures, man. The joint ventures can come from doing a song with artists. That's a joint venture. Joint venture
Okay.
can come with signing a distributing company, signing with another label. That's a joint venture. You know, a joint venture is two entities coming together, man, and having the same plan, and they branded themselves together through contracts. So we doing business together. That means you own your own entity, I own my own entity. It's a joint venture. So it's like we both making money too off of whatever business we came to the table that took care of.
Right, right. So, okay, I'm gonna get this one. So we got Slim Minister. He said, "Oh, so laws change state to state." Didn't know that. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they do. They do change state to state. And the reason why you hear me say California a lot, because California is the only state where you cannot do a show without being promoted by a talent scout, and you have to be licensed. So California is the hardest state to do some stuff in. You got to remember that's a high state to live in too. Go ahead, Mr. Hump. You got it.
Oh no, I was just talking to my crew, man. We over here, you know, it's 5 o'clock. It's evening time. Workload done got a little slim, man. This cocktail hour for us. So me and Keith, we just kick back right
I
now.
got a
Just
question
sipping
for
on
Mr.
the
Keke,
Hennessy,
though.
man.
How does it feel to be working next to Mr. Hump?
Oh, I'm honored. I'm honored. He's just a legend in the city. You know, he got a lot of knowledge, and I'm gonna soak it up. You know, so
Right.
yeah, I'm honored to be, a part of this.
Y'all want to hear something funny? This who taught me how to play basketball. My dog. We've been busting their heads ever since, man. I love
Well, I mean, Kiki, I mean, since you sitting back there acting like you all shy and everything.
No, I ain't shy. I'm just,
So
I'm just listening.
how did you and Mr. Hump, became tight?
Yeah.
That's a good one, man. Well, recently, me and him and my wife, his wife, are best friends. So we came back together through then. I knew him a while back, but we came back and met up again, and it just, picked up where we left off.
Oh, that's what's up.
Man, y'all know how it is, man. At the same time, we build a relationship, and that, by us being boys, Kiki got a couple of companies, I got some, and we don't get to spend time all the time together. But when we do spend time, it's always about making money. It's always about bettering ourselves. It's always about pushing each other for the goals that we set and the things that we want to do. It's just a support system between me and my brother, And you got to have somebody, man, on your team that want to see you make it, want to push you in the right way. You know what I mean? And it ain't nothing that I can not pick up the phone and call Kiki for. And
Vice versa.
yeah. So we used to get money years ago, and we just back at it again.
Okay, so let me piggyback off what you just said about goals. So,
Okay.
what is the goal for the new Sucker Free?
What are my goals for the new Sucker Free? I'm trying to do this without cussing. Can I cuss on this radio?
You can
Can I cuss on this podcast?
I stay in
Man,
Facebook.
Listen, my goals for this label is to bust the industry dead in the ass and let them know Houston ain't dead, man. Yeah.
Right there.
We still got some hell of a goddamn labels around here, man. We still got some OGs that's behind these youngsters that know the game, man. We ain't not always up for the taking and the bad contracts. My goal for this label is to make sure I push this label as full as I can and further my artists' career as full as I can and leave a legacy behind me that I can give to my family. Companies that they can run while my head is gone.
There it is, right there. That's well said. So we got a question from a viewer, also a Tower member, Miss Monica. She said, "What makes a great artist?"
When he understand the business, when an artist understand the business of the music and what he's getting into. You know, when artists don't look at this as fun, as a plaything, when artists don't blow up because his fan base have picked up. He's on the radio. You have to have an artist that, and sometimes we have to give it to him, but you need an artist that's well groomed that will make the whole situation a lot easier to move. He needs to understand the industry. That's why I tell all my artists, I say, man, study the industry. Man, look, you have to. You have to know your position. You have to know what's going on in your lane. Yeah, you can't be an artist and trying to understand what's going on in my lane because I ain't an artist. I move a little bit different. You have to understand what makes you get to the bag quicker. Right. And also you have to understand that now that we together, the artists have to understand everything he does, he represents the label. And everything we do, we represent him too as an artist. Right. So that's the worstest thing you can have is an artist don't understand none of the game, and you study explaining, and he got friends in his head that he can't. Man, listen, man, we on so many on the getting in this show. You know, bro, 10 ain't paying. Ain't nobody touching the stage but you. You know, it's like artist development right now is a huge factor, man, in music.
Yes, it is.
It always have been.
Yes.
I have seen artists lose their deals because they was too out of control.
Yes.
I have seen artists showed up at their shows so late that the headliner was on. You know, you have to be about your business. You have to really make sure that you study this industry and you give 100%, just like a label is putting 100% behind you. You have a job to do just like we do.
Exactly. So we got another question from Miss Monica again. She said, what is the percentage a manager gets?
To be honest with you, I think it's like 15, but I ain't never been a manager.
You never been. Okay, so I can tell you, Monica.
Yeah, I ain't never been a manager. I'm CEO on this side.
So a manager, it starts from percentages of how much money the artist makes. So a manager does not receive any money until that artist reaches $100,000 in sales, and that gets you 10%. You don't get to 15% until you get to 200,000. Then when it gets to the 20% and up, you have to be platinum, double gold, all that. That's when that percentage comes in. So we got that.
And then too, you do have some guys out here, man, that wants to be managers. That's always asking for another high percentage. You know, it all depends too on what your relationship is with your manager. This might be some family ties you got. You might want to give them something extra. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's still a negotiation thing between the manager and the artist. But myself, I never been a manager, never wanted to be. You know, management come with that. Yeah, management come with a bunch of headaches. Yeah, a bunch of headaches. Sometimes management come with. You know, sometimes they get it twisted. You know, they feel because they signed to label. We supposed to be moving around. We supposed to be getting them shows. We supposed to be doing up. That's the management job. But I still do it because I got connections all through the region. You know, ain't nothing to put the artist on the show, but that's the manager's job. You know, look, on my side of the table, you know, as long as we put the album out, put the marketing and promotion dollars we said we was gonna put behind them. As long as we do us a promotional run with the label and the artist, a lot of his shows come from his managers that's booking it. But on my side of the table, I book my artists too because that's more money for them. You know what I mean? Because the more money I help the artists make, the more the buzz gonna grow. Plus, the more the sales and the streamers gonna come down. So you know. You have to look at this. Sometimes you stepping out your box just to help the artists because it helps you. So
Exactly.
Yeah, we'll play a little bit of both sides, but I leave that management part to the manager. You know,
Yeah,
let me create us. Let me get in the
that ain't a
studio.
good job though. I can tell you that. That's a tedious job because me doing it and I managed 6 artists and I kind of just dropped everybody because it was at the point to where they start thinking my finances were their finances.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And
And then
it
when you
gets
have,
tedious.
especially when you have them too close to you, Shay. You know, sometimes you can treat this. You be want to treat this. Sometimes you want to treat some of your people because it comes through from the family side. Sometimes that you deal with this music.
Yeah,
But even sometimes when it comes to on the cousin side, on the niece side, nephew side, we still can never let them forget this is all business. You know,
yeah,
we family, but don't watch how I move
exactly.
and count my money
That's
because
it
because you ain't put a dime in my pocket
right
yet.
there.
Right. This is don't think this is where you supposed to be and this is what we supposed to be doing for you.
Right. What you say counting my money gonna give you a headache.
Man, listen, the way I move and count my money, I ain't gonna do nothing but give you a headache.
Okay,
Because
right
I'm
there.
gonna spend it on what I want to spend it on.
That's
You know what I
it. So
mean?
LB say you need to repeat that hump because they don't get that goal, the goals that you said. You say they not getting these goals. Nahuma says, great answer. So many people run from the business side.
Yeah.
Then we got LB saying also, you got artists that think they know more than you and don't have a single song out. That part right there, Al. That part right there. That's the part.
Not a single song, and he done paid for all his followers.
Right there.
But he want to come to you and say, "Man, look, I got 100,000 followers." Yeah, I'm gonna tell
And
you what I
then,
tell you. Let me tell you,
but you know
Al, what I tell you. Al, this
what
is
you
what I
know?
tell them boys when they come to me with all that. I say, well, listen, man, you got over 300,000 followers. What you need me for?
Right there.
If that's the case, drop your mixtape. If you can get 5 cents or 2 cents from each one of them you got, you made you some money. You don't need them. But half the time that ain't your fan base because right now everybody buying fame. This is crazy.
Right.
The industry is so crazy and shicey and crooked now. It's to the point that man, the majors they just did everything that they've been trying to do to us 20 years ago. They
Right.
shut down the whole industry, distribution. They control all of that,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
the platforms, all the platforms.
But you know
So,
what I ask Mr. Hump? When people say they got a bunch of following, the key thing when me and Mr. Dot ask a lot of artists, I say, how many of them is your family members?
mm, and how many times that same family member done hit like?
And a lot of people get offended when I say that, but it's just truth. Because if it's just your family following you, you're not marketable.
Right.
Absolutely,
Because that's the
absolutely.
only people who know you. I be telling them, quick, show me somebody that you don't know and they don't know you and they just like your content.
Come on now. Yeah, you done said a mouthful right there, so
See,
absolutely right.
so you
Absolutely
got to
right.
be in this game now. You got to be marketable. A lot of the music nowadays, it's good for the young folk, but I'm used to the hip hop, like the Dana Danes and the D Nices and the KRS Ones, and some of the
Right.
Houston artists here, like Do or Die, Devin the
Mm,
Dude. I'm
that's
used to
right.
music like that because some of this stuff now I be like, what? What?
Well, music change. I say from every maybe 15 to maybe every 20 years, music change. Sometimes it changes quicker than
Right,
that. It's always a new wave come in, and
right,
it just solidifies that this game is going to forever change.
right.
It's always a cycle. The ones that used to be hot, just like say for instance, when you really look at the whole United States, sometimes it's California time. They got to shine out there. Everything buzzing
Yeah.
that way. Sometimes it moves to New York. After so many artists done got on, then it moves to Atlanta. Same thing.
Hmm.
Then it moves back down to Florida. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
it doesn't work. I'm gonna say this because we're all from Houston, and I grew up in the same hood by Mr. Hump. But I'm gonna say this in Houston.
Shay, you ain't no SA fool.
You know I'm an SA.
Boy, you ain't from South Acres, man. Come on, man. There ain't no
Grew up
SA
right there
fool.
on Holloway.
Shout out
I'm
to my
gonna
boy
take a
South
lot,
Acres,
yeah.
man. Little bro.
Man, so what I'm saying is that a lot of times the Houston artists here, we get that status and we forget about those who was with us. They used to help us sell CDs out our trunk, used to help us stand on the Houston artists. They're good artists, but they don't support like they supposed to. They always got their hand in your pocket and not realizing I was one of them people who rock with you when you was trying to make it.
Yeah, you gonna make me put my Halloween mask back on.
And Miss Shay, not throwing stones. Don't get me wrong, I'm not throwing stones.
Almost had to sit.
I'm not throwing stones. You know, my thing is everybody idolize Houston music. You know, like you have people when they do stuff, you hear them on BT. Well, I owe it to DJ Screw. I do this, do that. But do you ever come to his shop? Do you ever come and talk with those other artists? Houston, we good, but we letting all these other little cities take over. How come? And the reason why I say this is because we got 50 years of hip hop, but there's not one Houston artist that they mentioned.
And that's crazy, man. That is crazy. It's crazy because Houston, we come up off our own sound anyway. From Screw all the way to Michael Watts. From crazy producers. You know, we got hits coming out of H-Town. Yeah, I mean, H-Town is an industry, a music industry by itself. But
right.
what it is the support system. Artist support system as artists supporting artists. You know, we get a few of it, but we don't get a lot. But
right.
When you run to Atlanta, you know, oh yeah, everybody try to stay together. New York, everybody try to stay together. We need our own Houston music workshop down here, man. You understand? Because DJ Screw didn't make it with a distributor company or a major. You feel me? At the same time, Swisher House was already known before they even had the deal. So was Sucker Free. So it's like what we built is legendary. But when the majors come in, attitudes and money becomes a problem. It wasn't no problem when we was all independent, everybody getting the money.
Because we don't know how to separate. We don't know how to separate business from friendship.
Absolutely.
Because we feel like like I said, even with BET, there's no reason that no one from Houston shouldn't be on there. There's no reason.
Right.
There's no reason. There is no reason that a Houston artist should not be hitting a BET stage.
Come on,
and
man.
we should not be seeing Houston artists on the stage after they died.
Right.
So, I say a lot of us Houston artists, we got to come back together and cut all this mess out. We need our own 50 years of Houston hip hop so y'all can really see where a lot of these California and LA people get their style from. Because one thing I don't like, everybody now, Drake remade June 27th, he remade, and everybody popping that. But why you ain't paying homage to the man who made it?
Right. Come on now. Come on.
Yeah, but we'll go out by Drake, but come on. You know, that's just me. I love the Houston artists. I love everything about them, and I'm gonna speak on it. A lot of times I get banned out of Facebook, but I'm just speaking the truth because everybody idolize everything Houston artists do, but you don't bring your ass down here and tell BET and their belief, come here, bring the awards here. See why we swinging on slabs and doing all that. Bring it here.
Right.
But Houston artists are so lost in their own world.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, Shay, I tell you, ever since the major shut the industry down, on distribution, and right now they not even paying the artist just for the craft of him being an artist or she being an artist, which is very disrespectful. You know, at the same time, you know, you look at it. Back in the gap, you know, we put out a CD with 15, 17 songs on. We're looking at $19, $20. Right now, show y'all the artists out the majors do it. They on all the platforms. Give them 19 songs now. Let somebody download your 19 songs. Let's see how much money you got.
Ooh,
So they
I want them to come to the workshop and hear that. Let them come to the workshop and hear that.
They have robbed us through distribution, and everybody's trying to figure it out.
But you know why the record labels rob the artists? Because artists are too hungry. They too eager. They don't want to learn a business. They just want you to cut them a royalty check so they can tell their people they own.
Well, Shay, you're exactly right, because what happened is sometimes the artists sign to the majors and they get too caught up as being an artist. They're being too caught up of the glamour, the jewelry, the limos, the different cities, the BET awards. They, you know, but you cannot forget that this is business also for you, and you cannot forget what got you to the majors, and this is what really becomes a problem. All the work, all the ethics, all the sweat, tears out of going without cars, without watches, without washing powder, putting behind all these artists. When you finally groom your label to where you're moving and everybody's eating and making money, and once you finally, okay, well, let's go ahead and go to the majors.
Yeah.
Y'all forget about the blood, sweat, and tears money that y'all ain't had to put behind yourself.
Exactly. Because you know the first thing they do wrong, Mr. Hump, and Monica, your question is good. What makes a good manager? I'm gonna tell you something that makes a good manager. A good manager is somebody that know the business and they really structure it and they teach it to their artists. But one thing I've always told the artists that we used to manage, if you ever get signed by a label and you get that royalty check, go back and buy your masters.
Real talk.
Buy your masters.
Absolutely.
So you know when you leave, you got your power in your hand.
Man, your masters is
buy no watches. Yeah, buy your masters back.
Yeah,
buy your masters.
Your legacy.
That right there.
You know, it's the difference between building the legacy and selling it. Because right now, you know, they're trying to buy anybody masters. You know, they looking at this long-term money. Let me get this masters buy for 5, 6, 10 years. You know, that's what they're looking at. But that's your legacy. That's your hard-earned work, man. That's what was on your heart. That's your blessing God gave you. So to work hard and to get yourself up and established as an artist.
Right.
And for them to shut down the distributor companies and shut down the region and they got their hands in everything now. You know, it ain't to the point to where you really have to play that game with them. You know, just realize, man, exactly how much you put in and just figure out some of these loopholes. Because on the artist side, it's still plenty of ways to eat as an artist. Yeah. But you have to know these type of things. You know, some artists don't know. And at the same time, you know, your show money is everything. Yep. But you can't get no show money when everybody's here in Houston trying to be number one in their own city.
That's it.
You know what I mean? The industry too big, man. We just have to. You have to use some of the things from the old school heads, and you got to implicate some of this new stuff too in your whole arsenal as moving your label and your artists around. Don't get stuck with Joe Blow, because I tell you right now, because everybody call me, man. I'm a money bag yo now, man. 50 them, Rick Ross. Well, okay, well, first of all, is y'all watching the bag that these boys got?
Trying to tell you.
That's first of all.
Yeah.
That's first of all. if you find somebody that got a bag and gonna put behind you, man,
Right.
study your craft as
Mhm.
being a artist to make
Right.
sure just because they got the bag, you ain't
Hmm.
getting messed over.
Yep.
And I say that to say this. Here in Houston, it ain't but a couple of labels, man, that really set this trend for the Houston artists. Y'all listen to me. It ain't but a couple of labels that set that trend for these Houston artists.
Right.
But the trend that we set for y'all, we never gave up the blueprint for it.
Hmm.
And it's kind of funny that now since social media come in and digital distribution here, now it's like more labels have failed by the wayside.
Right.
You know why? Because ain't nobody getting paid for their music no more. So
Right.
even if you are a good artist, even if you're a good artist and we put money behind you, your marketing and promotional budget got to be out the roof to run
That's
these
right.
numbers,
That's
to run
right.
these numbers up. So
Yep.
when you got a situation and you got somebody that believe in you as an artist, man, you got to get that person 101% because
That's
it
right.
don't have to be you that we invested in.
Yeah.
It could be somebody else. So y'all stay straight about your crap as wanting to be an artist, man, and y'all watch the industry.
Mm-hmm.
And so y'all learn something off the ones that paid that way for y'all.
Yeah.
I think if you learned some dealing with the cover of your album.
Mm-hmm.
All of this was everything we did back in the gap still reflects right now to this day. And a lot of artists don't take advantage of the old way
Mm.
because y'all
Right.
too big watching Moneybag Yo. You think
That's what I'm
Moneybag
talking about.
Yeah, you think the label gonna show you how they moving bag you around? Do you think
No,
they
because
gonna
Moneybag Yo don't even
Moneybag
know
Yo
how he getting moved around.
yeah,
He don't
you
even
think they're
know.
gonna show you his marketing budget? You think they're gonna
No.
show you his strategy? But as an artist, Moneybag, you're gonna put them chains on. He's going out there and do his thing, act the fool, and put in y'all face he that artist, and
And
which
don't
he
even
is.
know where his money going.
Yeah, but y'all don't see
Yeah.
the label putting that money behind them and putting that work behind Moneybag.
Right.
So
Right.
sometimes y'all stop watching the artist, man, and y'all do your homework on the labels.
That's right. That's
And
right. So we got to
that's just a piece of game for y'all.
Oh, that was a good treat. Boy, I can't wait for the workshop tomorrow when you and Al drop these gems on them. But
Well,
we
see,
got a viewer
I'm
saying,
gonna cut it off, Shay. I ain't gonna give too much more now, Shay. You know, I ain't gonna
we don't
give
give them
too
no
much
more.
more.
They got to tune in tomorrow to the workshop. But we have a viewer, Will Smith. Shout out to Will Smith. He said, Devin, the dude is so underrated. I'm going to tell you why he's underrated. A lot of artists become underrated because they get too comfortable. They get too comfortable. They get too comfortable in the zone that they're in because they feel like they got a couple of platinum albums that they still don't got to work. You got to watch them albums make money.
Yeah,
All
and
the
then
time.
at the same time, we have to stay working. We have to
Yeah.
stay working. Devin, the dude, is a partner of mine, a good friend of mine, and a hell of an artist.
Right.
Respect him to this day, man.
Yeah.
That's my dude. You hear me? And
Mhm.
it's just the thing that the older we get, man, we got to realize what we still want for our life. And sometimes, man, the older we get, we feel like, okay, it's time to let some of these youngsters have it. Sometimes we the artists feel like, man, I done paid my dues, I done accomplished my goals. But yeah, heads off to Devin, man. Devin is one of the hardest
Yeah,
artists
he is.
that
Good
came
artist.
out of here, man. Matter of fact, shouts out to my other family over there, Rap a Lot. Shout out to you, little big brother Jay. You know what I mean? Y'all did y'all thing, man, and the things y'all did with Devin, man, it's tremendous and beautiful, well respected, very well respected. But sometimes as artists, sometimes they kind of feel and they know when man, look, let me back up a little bit, let these youngsters have it. I done
Right.
made enough money, you know.
Yep. That part right there, y'all. So y'all got a good taste of what's going on. You can read the comment right there. So
I
you
mean, I mean, I like that the way Nauma put that,
yeah, I
but
did too.
you know that's the thing. I mean,
Everybody can eat.
everybody can eat, but you know, you get some of them people. I mean, they just get greedy and they just want it all. They
Yeah,
don't want nobody else to eat.
right. Well, I can't wait to really get to hear some knowledge tomorrow. Even from Mr. Keke, if he want to come in and join the
Well,
web.
I got a little something for you. Do y'all remember when the whole world wanted to be
Yeah.
chopped and screwed? Y'all remember that?
Okay. Yeah.
T-Pain, everybody. Houston, hey, Houston,
Yeah.
hey, to set the standard for the whole world.
Yes, we
Right,
have. Yes,
right.
we have.
Yeah. They took it
And
and
that's
implemented all their songs.
yes.
You
Yes, they
know,
have. And that's why Houston artists need to fight more. If y'all mad about the 50 years of hip hop, do something. Do something.
I'm gonna tell you what we need to do. We need to
Okay.
have our own 50-year hip hop, just
50 years of
represent.
H-Town.
Yeah, just
Right
represent not H-Town, but the whole state of Texas.
Yeah. Or the
Right
Gulf
there.
Coast. 50
And
years of the Gulf Coast.
and Louisiana.
Right
You
there.
know, that's what we
Right
need
there.
because we got too many. I'm talking about platinum artists came that sit down here.
That's right.
West Coast,
Yeah,
from
from-
the East Coast, and it was the Gulf Coast.
Yeah, we got too many platinum artists that came out of here. You know,
No, the workshop is
look at my partner Jay and them over there. They still putting out platinum hits over there. You
Right.
hear me? Look
Yeah.
at Lil Wayne. Man, you cannot unseparate the South.
That's
no matter
right.
what genre of music it is.
That's
You
right.
know what I mean? Because we done our share of work out here, and it's well respected.
That's
It's
right.
OGs that paid this payment. You know, it's to the point that we so well known in New York through Texas, they jamming chopped and screwed. LA jamming chopped and screwed.
Right.
Everybody knows Swisher House, Rap a Lot, Supper
Right.
Free. You
Right.
know, we put in some
Right.
real work, and at the same time, a lot of this ain't one artist by themselves. It was the labels connection and money that moved some artists around.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know, we don't take anything from the artists. The artists did their part, man. They showed up when they supposed to showed up. They went to them autograph signings, man. They went to the meetings, man. They was in the studio putting that crowd down, you know. But,
Right.
But,
That's
but
right.
but at the same time, we are too powerful for anybody to overlook Houston. Anybody. I
That's
mean,
what
we
I'm
still
talking
got
about.
we still got shooting stars coming up out of here.
That's right.
Shooting stars coming up out of here.
We do.
So,
So yeah,
it's
so
just
Vic,
the
to answer
fact,
your
I
question.
can say it's just the fact that Houston need to get back on board, and we need to do just like New York doing. Rep our own goddamn artists.
Right there. Right there.
Rep our own region.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
We're
about.
too huge not to do that.
We got
But
to.
when we not coming together with a full plan, we letting the distributors and these other folks and these other people come on in here and manipulate your mind that you need to be over here. Don't worry about them down there.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you got to remember one thing is this. I'm gonna tell you all is this. And after this shake, I ain't gonna say no more.
Okay.
You have to remember how your fan base was built.
That's it.
If you from Houston
Mm-hmm.
and you look at the records that you have sold and you're screaming, and this is your biggest fan base because these folks love you. This from where you at. These folks seen you grew up. You got your partners riding with you. You got the club know with your radio station. Man, this when you drop a record, drop a record, your home court place should be where you sell the most records at.
Right. Right.
Why would you let them take you out your region, and go grab all of this when your album getting ready to drop,
Right.
and you ain't been back in your market with your people down south? to run them numbers up, to let them know this is my new album, promoting like crazy because they gonna ride with you.
That's
What
it.
the majors do, the majors send you to everywhere else because what they say, they look at you as a number. Yeah, we need to make this money off this cat right here. So we're gonna take him to California, we're gonna take him to New York, they're gonna take you everywhere else, man.
Right.
But remember, your home core is here. This is where you selling the most records.
Right.
So don't get it twisted, man. Listening to a lot of other people, man, saying,
Mm-hmm.
and the market gonna be there when you get back. No, it ain't.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because down south, look, we music heads.
Yes,
Once
we are.
you ain't promoting your record down here, you running around here with these majors and thinking you doing something, they got you everywhere else. Your home core is gonna move to the next artist that's hot.
That's right. That's
Then
right.
when your album sales ain't looking like you wanted to, that's because you ain't been doing nothing in the city where you got majority of your fans at.
That's
Man,
it.
don't never exclude your home core base, your fan base.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I always rep your city. Your city and your region is big enough to where you don't need the majors. Right now, what they're offering, you can put your own stuff on your own platform, become your own distributor company.
Yep.
But I'll talk to y'all about that a little later.
Yeah. So Big, to answer your question, the workshop is not just for artists and record label owners. It's for anyone that's trying to get into the music business. So it's for artists, it's for management, it's for your team, it's for PRs, it's for ARs. It's something for you to learn. So let me put this up here. We got Miss Nikki.
It's for anybody that really want to know the music game.
Yep. You all right about that? Home of Chop and Screwed it is. So Mr. Keke and Mr. Hump, I'll say, let's do it, Hump and Keke. Let's put together our own 50 years of hip hop.
Absolutely. Hump had to take a rest from the break. He'll be back.
Okay, right there. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna get into some of these questions till you come back. So I'll say, I'm in Miami now. They jamming Screwed down here. See?
There you go.
See?
Yeah, absolutely.
In they Huma, we got you. 2 Chainz just dropped a photo, just did a photo op with a Benz on Gorillas straight H-Town flavor right there. And we got her Miss Nikki. She say, and let's not forget the Houston female hip hop artists right there. Because we got some. Let's not forget them.
Uh-huh.
Now the women is speaking now. We can't just do men in the hip hop. We gotta do the women too. Gotta do the women too. So we're gonna wait for Mr. Hump, and then I know I'm gonna let y'all go and enjoy the rest of y'all nights. We're gonna wait and then see if y'all have any last words. So don't forget, you guys, tomorrow at 5 p.m. Please go register for the workshop. You will get some nuggets from Mr. Hump himself, from Al B himself, from Mr. Keke himself. Come in and just learn and get some knowledge. You're gonna hear some words from me and Mr. Dot as well, as people doing this as well in the industry. Come and get some of these nuggets and understand right there. So we put that back up there for you. Mr. Hump is said from Al B. He said, let's do it. Hump and Keke put the 50 years of hip hop together.
Sound good, bro. Al, you know, anything that you got, man, that you need us to be a part of, you know, we boys in the hood, baby. We gonna make it happen, man. I support you, man. Salute you. You're one of my real brothers. And as a matter of fact, Al, I'm looking for you on the 27th with your costume and mask on. Al, it's the Halloween party, baby. We got to get in there right with it.
So there on that screen, you just see Miss Nikki put that up there. So go hit that and register. Go get your tickets.
Yes, indeed.
We want to see you out there.
Matter of fact, I tell you what, we need to do something different. I tell you what, what you think, man? Let's see. We got about. Let me see. For the next, I tell you what we do. Shay, we up tomorrow, right? We're gonna give away 5 tickets, bro. Let's say we give away 5 tickets for tomorrow on the podcast. If y'all come in the podcast and say, I love Sucker Friend Tower Records, I'm in the Tower in Tower
Our
Podcast.
radio.
Tower Radio. Y'all come in. When y'all first come in, all I want to hear is Hump, I love you in Tower. You win your free ticket to the show. But what we gonna do, we just not gonna give one person 5 tickets. We're gonna let 5 people get a chance to come on in free. You follow me? But what you do is, since we letting you in free, tell a friend. Just tell a friend. Because at the same time, y'all, I want y'all to understand. We all kind of leery too when it comes to coming out at night, late at night, sometimes even dealing with some Halloween things. I want y'all to understand this is going to be some grown-up stuff. This is some grown-up stuff, 21 and over. Okay, it's no trick-or-treating for kids, man. We got a red carpet event. When you come through with your costume on, I got Miss Shake on handling social media. I walk through your red carpet, get your pictures taken, get your interviews, man. Also, we're going to play Name the Masked Singer. Now, my thing about this Name the Masked Singer is both of these bad boys have been on my albums before. And both of these bad boys is y'all Houston finest R&B singers.
Oh,
When we get out here and play Name the Masked Singer, so man, we got some giveaways and prizes for you. We got some giveaways and prizes for you. And I'm going here with it. All my spade players, man, that been asking me to give another tournament and want to be part of this. And so, man, this is your day. This is your day, man. Come on out there, man, with your costume on. You ain't got to have one. Don't sign up for your spade tournament, domino tournament, man. We're going to do it just like we've been doing it, man. Cash giveaway prizes for it. Then I got the scary house behind the ranch for y'all to go through there too, man. If you want to get a little scared with your wife or your girl, you want them to see something extra, man. We got something. We got a little bit of that too. Also, we got food, drinks, and everything out there for you, man. So y'all just come on out here and enjoy a grown up Halloween extravaganza party, man. Dress to impress, and don't forget, Keke.
Yeah, we got
y'all need to get your tickets.
Special guest.
Yeah. Matter of fact, a couple of my partners been calling me, man. I still got special guests we ain't put on there. But right now, I got my little brother now. He claimed he the baddest spade player there, little Troy. Yeah, little Troy, we gonna bump here. Then I'm trying to get my other brother. He trying to see if he got time. My other brother Face, he said he might come out. We trying to see if he got time. But also we got the franchise of Houston, Steve Francis out there with us, and a bunch of more others. So as we get closer, you'll start seeing us putting a little bit more on the flyers and add a little bit more to this, man. And y'all just come on out and enjoy yourself.
yes, indeed. Oh, babe, got the spade game.
No, they ain't talking about me, Will. I'm still in retirement mode.
Y'all don't let Mr. Dot get y'all some shenanigans. So do remember to register on Eventbrite for the music workshop tomorrow at 5:00 with our special guest, Al B, our special guest, Mr. Hump, our special guest, Mr. Keke. They're going to give y'all some of the music insight as well as myself and Mr. Dot. It's a networking event. It's a way for you to network and meet more people. Come outside your comfort zone. You got to work with people. You can't be stuck and say I'm trying to get in the industry, but you only gonna work with a selective of people. That ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. And also, masterclass coming very soon. You do not want to miss that. I'm gonna be in the building for that one.
Oh yeah, you got to be there now, sister.
Got to be in the building for that one, most definitely. So, Mr. Keke and Mr. Hump, is there any shout outs you guys want to give?
Man, I would just like to shout out, to be honest, sister. This month, man, have been a crazy month, man. It's like we lost so many this past month, man. I just want to take my hat off to all the ones that we have lost. You know, we just had another funeral today. I got another one to go through Tuesday. One next. It's just crazy, man. Only thing I want to say is keep God first. Keep God first. Let God guide your footsteps. We're not in control. He is. Certain things He put on our shoulders we feel that we can't deal with, and it'd be too much for us, too overwhelming. God ain't gonna never give you too much to handle. So
Right.
from our families that we all lost loved ones, I want y'all to know I love each and every one of y'all. And I'm not but a phone call away. Don't be distant. Don't be
Mhm.
distant. You have us. You have us. We love y'all. We love you.
Right.
All
All
right.
right. All right.
Yeah, that boy. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah, we've lost a lot of people the last few months. But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, we lost so many people. It don't make sense. And
It is. Yes.
yeah, and
And
it hit home too close, man. This is
right.
about my ninth person. In the,
Wow.
yeah, in a month's time. So
Yep.
man, y'all be careful out there. Y'all don't take nothing for granted, man, and stay on your P's and Q's. Keep a swift on your head, man, and just keep God first. We're not here to 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 be here for. We only here for a short period of time, and we never know when your number gonna be called. So I
That's
Cherish
right.
every moment.
said, so all your relationships, man, that you feel in your heart that you need to mend, man, minimum, don't minimum while you're here, because you can't take
That's
that with
right.
you.
That's
You try,
right. That's a
we
true
trying to get
fact.
together. Yeah, fix
Yeah.
that while you're here, Mark.
That's a true fact. That's a true statement. So I know very soon myself and Mr. Dot, we're gonna do something on a Sunday and we're gonna be talking about mental health in the black community. Something we don't talk about.
Well,
And
we need that
we
bad.
gotta talk about that.
That's right.
And I'm speaking from a person that suffers. I was diagnosed with bipolar maybe about 7, 8 years ago. And it's ways to figure it out. It's not a cliche. It does happen. It is like that. I'm an advocate for my daughter with things like that. So we're going to be talking about that because mental health is real important in the black community. We dismiss it a lot and we shouldn't. We shouldn't.
Absolutely.
So we're gonna have that coming out real soon. But make sure you register for that workshop. Get your info because it's only gonna lead you into that master class that's coming by Mr. Hump. You don't want to miss that. Them some good gems to take from a legend like Mr. Hump and ARB and all those. And Mr. Keke himself. Those are some gems you could take and learn this industry. So you guys go and register. Anyone can register if you're starting, if you're trying to learn a business. But all we ask is when you come in there, let's be respectful to everyone that is inside of the workshop.
Absolutely.
Let's be respectful.
And
Let's
no
be very,
question. Tell them, share
yeah,
again. And no
no
question, a
questions.
dumb question.
That's it. No question is a dumb question because maybe that person want to ask what you asked and was scared to ask.
Absolutely.
So ask that question. So you guys get ready for October 27th, Halloween party. Go register. Go get your
Extravaganza.
ticket.
Absolutely.
Get your costumes. Y'all
Red
don't run
carpet
up on
event.
me straight with that costume. If I swing on you, charge it to my head, not my heart. So, but no, we are
Absolutely.
getting ready
Man,
to get out of
also,
here. Yes,
Hey,
I thank you so much, Mr. Hump. I thank you so much, Mr. Keke, for doing this interview with us, talking about all the wonderful things that you got coming and the more wonderful things God is going to bless you with that's coming for both of you.
thank you for having us on.
well, thank you,
Oh,
my
most
sister.
definitely. We got to have y'all back very soon. Yeah, it's going to be a night to remember, Miss Nikki. It really is. So I'm Miss Shay, and that's Mr. Dot. We are the Tower Radio Show. Always remember, take God with you, and where you can't take God, there's the place you want to be. And we out. Peace.
Peace.